Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome back. We're going to be reading Attack on Titan Volume 8 today, and I'm going to be reading this one blind this time. I haven't pre-read it. I'm just going to jump into it and see how long it takes me to record. So it takes me about an hour, just over an hour and 15 minutes or so to read one of these. Maybe it's slow. I'm not sure. It feels like it's slow because it's pictures on the page, but listen, I appreciate what I'm looking at as well as what I'm reading, so it takes me a little longer. Also, with the magic of editing, for all of you, the episodes tend to be more or less the same length, which means I'm actually not taking about 2.5 hours to read this twice in order to do one of these videos. So I'm gonna give this a shot. Maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, I'm not sure. It is volume 8. We are on another 4-chapter volume here, so they are getting chunky along the way. They're about 40 pages each. That's pretty good, man. All right, so let's jump into it. From the cover perspective, I do feel like composition overall is getting a lot better with these. I would say this one's pretty good. It's pretty up there. I mean, outside maybe too much space wasted on this window here that's not really adding anything to the picture, to the composition, to the art. I think it looks pretty good. The art is also getting better for the covers. It was sort of weak in the earlier volumes, but it is getting better. I am in a bit of a darkish room here, so I'll see how well I do, because this page right here is extremely hard to read from where it's actually easier to read more or less now, like looking at that screen, than it is for me to read with my eyes, because I got no light behind me shining on the page. I should probably fix that. I should have some like sort of backlight. Should I be doing this live? Can I read the pages normally? More or less. Okay, let's just move on. Let's move on. Of course, the big takeaway here is just how many more X's are on the page. So, yep, sorry, but the Levi squad is out of commish. So let's jump into it. We are on episode 31, Grin. Ooh, Grin, like the Smiley Titan grin. Ooh, the art looks, no way. That doesn't even feel like the same mangaka. I mean, the line work is just so clean right there that I'm actually shocked. Anyways, moving on. We are looking at the eastern city attached to Walshina. They tend to do summaries as we go and just kind of reminding us how the cities are set up. Now, I think there's some abstraction going on with these walls. I don't think they're perfectly circled. I'm getting the sense that it's ambiguous on purpose, because they can't actually illustrate the entire thing. These are just designs. We have Stohest District. No, that art looks way better. Okay, the people don't. I just got to the people. You didn't hear? That Titan Kid and Top Brass are being summoned to the royal capital. They'll pass through here today. So the rumors of some brat who can turn into a Titan were true. And I'm saying the people look kind of wonky because look at the dude down there in the corner. Once that focuses, the proportions are just weird. I mean, the human looks like a Titan proportions, aka lopsided. So the rumors are true. Okay, they're saying the military police will take custody of him. Yep, that's what we got. That's how we left off the last volume. The conservatives are probably going to use him to try to sway the monarchy. Okay. I heard they were going to dissect him. I just hope things keep moving forward and they seal the gate. Yeah, well, everyone's worried about sealing the gate. Ooh, my eyes skipped to the bottom panel there with the churchgoer, I suppose, the necklace of the wall sigils around the neck. Did you just say seal the gate? You mean to defile the wall with human hands even further? What? Hey, don't touch me. Okay, so we got a fanatic. He's one of those guys who worship the walls as gods. Don't go near him. You mean there are still folks like that? I wonder when the next wall will be destroyed. Why would you be? Just relax, man. Everything's fine. Please, wait. Ooh, no. This art it's weird, man. Because parts of this art actually look like there's improvement happening. Look at the bottom there of Annie. Like, that's pretty good, man. Even the pictures on this page here, this hand, the faces are coming along. They're looking better. Now, there's still it looks like there's still a transition going, but no, man. I mean, the line work it's improving. I like to see that. Couldn't bring myself to wake you up. That face of yours is too scary when you're asleep. Sorry, Annie. You've been slacking off lately. So tiny in that lineup. See, all their heads are just way too large in this panel, right? It's like, it's getting better, but then the proportions they're just not good, man. I shouldn't keep harping on that. Let's just move on. I'm literally on page 4 here, man. Are you mad? Talk about cold. Leave her alone. Annie came from Trost, you know. She's the only one here with actual combat experience. She's back from seeing hell. No one gets over that right away. Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's because of Trost. So you like her already? What could you see in a girl like that? There's only one way a girl as dumb as you could have gotten into a military police brigade. I have no idea what you mean. Why don't you tell me how? Knock it off. He's here. All right, who's here? Oh yeah, he's doing like some extra shading and stuff. Like, are you sure this is the same mangaka? Look at the faces. Like, there's extra shading going on, doing some textures in here and some hatching. Really? All right then. Okay. This concerns the summons of a Survey Corps party to the royal capital. I don't need to tell you how far the Survey Corps has fallen, do I? Well, they'll be going down Center Street in town today, and it's the military police's job to escort them just while they're passing through town. You'll be given temporary permission to use your maneuvering equipment inside the city. They can't use their... Okay, that's weird. Follow alongside their convoy and reinforce the security. Any questions? What will we be guarding the convoy against? Beats me, he says. I don't know what these names are. We're still learning. I've never heard of anyone inside this wall opposing the crown. Sure, there are petty criminals, but I can't imagine there are organized groups. Need to know basis. Okay, I'll leave this to you. The details are in here. What? We officers are busy. Try to handle it on your own. You lazy bastards. Just don't punch it up, okay? All right, so this group, whoever this group is, I'm sure we're going to get a bunch of new names. We did lose a few of them, so why not add some more names into the pool, huh? Okay, what a joke. Handy command off to recruit with less than a month. Yeah, this place is even more rotten than I thought it'd be. Of course, that's why I chose it. Oh, do you want to be like a winner? Is that why? I don't know who you are yet, but okay. But I guess you get everyone's work shoved off on you when you're a rookie. Sheesh. Wish someone had told me. Worthless fools. All you can think about is yourselves. And you're saying you're not like that, Marlone? Okay, we got Marlo. We got a new name. So, dude with the, almost like the Clockwork Orange, sort of. For those of you know, you know. Okay, and you're saying you're not like that, Marlo? You've been no different from the moment you chose to be an MP, okay? I am different. I'm not like any of you, and I'm not worthless. I came here to clean up the military police brigade. So we gotta go get her. Let's see how long he lasts. Wow, Marlo, you're one of those guys. And how are you going to do that? By being at the top. And until I get there, I don't care if I have to act worthless. I'll do anything it takes. But once I do, everyone's going to have to work for every cent of their pay. And anyone who pocketed the people's taxes or stole their land will get what's coming to them. Look at him. Look at him go. Do you think that because something awful happened to you or your relatives? Not really. But it's common knowledge that this evil is everywhere, isn't it? Okay, so Marlo, he looked like he was maybe a shady dude, but no, it looks like he's got some righteous behavior behind him here, or context, or he's got some righteous dreaming going on behind his character. Maybe that's a setup for him to have a fall. Maybe he convinces Annie to maybe turn around. I'm not sure. Let's just keep going. Anyway, I'm not saying they should die, but I'll make them feel shame. They'll learn that a man without reason is no different from an animal who defecates wherever it pleases. So we got some more animal symbology going on here. The whole man or beast, or man or monster kind of idea that we got a sense of with the Aaron scene as well, on the Titan and the firing squad and all that, right? So thematically, these kinds of ideas do jump from volume to volume. I mean, we're on volume 8 and we're still getting the same sort of ideas flowing. Like no matter where the characters are and what part of the city, it seems like that's just a general theme that is sticky. It's very sticky to the narrative. I'm just going to return them to being normal humans. That's all. The way man is meant to be. I don't know. Feels like it has like a double meaning there, especially because they'll do this kind of thing. I mean, because he's, Marlo's talking, but the mangaka is showing us Annie with her head down, Annie looking, Annie asking questions. I don't know. Curious. All right. Who just fell to her knees? Oh, wait, that wasn't Annie. That's the other girl, or what? No, Annie's looking down, looking up. No, that's Annie definitely asking. Do you think that because something awful happened to your relatives? Not really. Okay, that was Annie asking. And then head goes back down. So wait, okay. You are the real thing. That's not Annie who fell, right? No, it's not. Okay. Now I feel bad for thinking that you were just another regular boring guy. We'll get the name soon. That's an admirable goal. I hope you work hard to accomplish it. I think that when good people like you manage to take control, Zanny, then that's when it's all over. Oh, so you can talk after all. Why don't you keep going then, if you have something to say? Okay, Annie's piping up here. I think you're an upright person. What you say is right. I know that people like you exist. Going against the flow takes a lot of courage. I respect that. And it's a flashback to Aaron and Jean in the cafeteria. Maybe people who can do it are just stupid, but, well, what I'm sure of is that people like that are rare. Marlo has nothing to say. So you can't call them common. You can't call them normal either. People like you get called special. That's coming from Annie. So strange. So what should we call people like us then? People who put their own interests ahead of others. People who go along with it when they see injustice. What do you call them? Worthless or evil? Complacent. It's kind of the word that you would use there. Just don't need to go too extreme. From what I saw of the training corps, it was mostly made up of worthless, evil people who wanted to be in the military police. Stop beating around the bush. You're just trying to say that you guys aren't really that bad, right? No, I do think we're worthless and we're definitely evil. You certainly can't call us upright, but doesn't that just make us normal people? So she's setting a new benchmark for normal effectively being, complacency as evil is how I'm taking this so far. If people were essentially good, like you say, then the organization wouldn't be as rotten as it is, would it? It's just structured so that it reflects human nature. That's all. So even if I'm the kind of weak person who gets swept along with the flow, I just want you to think of me as human. That's all. That's all. You talk too much and you're boring too. That's the person who fell to their knees in full worship of Marlowe. It's like they say, when the quiet ones finally get started, that's her all right. And he says nothing. And he thinks, upright, huh? So if there are flaws in a system that assumes all its members are upright people, could it be it's not the people that need to change? It's the system? Yeah. Got Marlowe thinking. We talked for too long. We're heading out. I'm not messing around. I'm going to handle every mission perfectly, starting with this one. At least it won't be dull with him around. And they follow. Okay, what do we go? Oh, we got a little moment here between Armin and Annie. Already a full-fledged MP, I see. What's the matter? What are you wearing? It's a porter outfit. The rain gear is to hide my maneuvering equipment. See? Huh? Right? Like we just got told you can't use inside the city. So yeah, the art is definitely an upgrade. The art is definitely changed when it comes to faces. They have a more unique quality to them. Not unique. What's the term? Differentiator. They have a more differentiating line. Like Armin has an Armin feeling to him. Annie has an Annie feeling to her. Not that they didn't have that before, but there was just the line work was maybe it muddied a lot of the facial expressions and faces to some degree. The haircuts were often used to tell the characters apart, but they all sort of the line work blended too much, whereas now they have this distinctness to them that feels consistent even from different angles. The faces don't get warpy like they were in the past. Anyways, can you come with us and help Aaron escape, he asks? And she's like, no, well, escape to where? After ignoring a royal command inside the city walls, where will he run? We're just going to hide him temporarily. We don't intend to defy the monarchy openly. I know it looks like an act of insubordination by part of the Survey Corps, but we're buying some time to gather the materials we need to change the council's opinion. I promise. Change their opinion? You have something that convenient? I can't tell you. I feel for you, but this isn't worth talking about. Oh man. I won't tell anyone. Do your best on your own. Aaron will be killed. These guys are trying to save themselves, but without knowing it. They're heading down a path that's going to doom humanity. I know what I'm saying isn't convincing. Still, all that's left to me is one big gamble. I'll do what I can to keep from getting you in trouble, but I need the help of someone in the military police brigade in order to pass through Wall Sheena's checkpoints. This is my only option. Annie, considering? Do I really look like such a good person to you? Now, I will say the mangaka is sort of defaulting to certain angles and faces. Now that I've called it out, I'm seeing that there's a sort of consistency in the position of the head, so that the mangaka might be redrawing the same position so often until it becomes like common and like second nature for them, and then I'm sure it'll evolve. But I do sort of see the same, at least for Annie. She's always looking down. It's always 3/4 view, she's always looking up over her bang, so it's maybe. And then Armin is always sort of like this angle right here. Anyways, I don't really like that phrase. I mean, that's just what you call someone who acts in a way that's beneficial to you. I don't think anyone can act in a way that benefits everyone. Even if you're being helpful to one person, you might still be a bad person to someone else. If you're not going to go along with this plan, that would make you a bad person to me. So he's a relativist. That's good. Armin really, because we've seen that in the last manga as well, where it's a middle ground, but it's not a middle ground because he's a fence sitter. It's like a middle ground because he acknowledges that there's perception, because perception has come up. I remember that one because of the whole philosophy tied to it. But there's the perception that sort of sets something to a certain, like what's acceptable. And so that becomes, it's not a good or a bad thing. It becomes like this pragmatic necessity. And then Armin can sort of see that there's always going to be a flip-flop somewhere. And there's always going to be that middle perspective. It's not a middle perspective. I don't even want to use that term. He has a relativist perspective in that there's like what needs to happen because of X. And then it all depends on who's the person that's actually that's setting the guideline, right? Whether it's morals, whether it's like the goodness for Armin might not even be about goodness. It would be like what makes the most sense for what needs to happen. And then you go from there, right? Is it worse than the thing that needs to happen, or is it better than the thing that needs to happen? And I'm not sure I see him seeing things as like good and evil. And then he says, fine. He takes off his ring. I'm in. Oh, no. Oh, she takes off her ring. Fine. I'm in. So Annie joins up with, okay. Joins up with the others, Mikasa and Eren. Interesting. And seeing that angle with Annie's head right there like this in most panels. And now Armin's is like this for most panels. I'm kind of nitpicking. Getting away was easier than I thought. So we're not even getting a transitionary period. Like time has passed, and in this chapter it's like, no, this is where they gotta go next, but they've already sort of done the shenanigans. And they got Eren pulled aside and kind of buying time. But how he got aside? Like, wouldn't he have? He wasn't imprisoned. It's more like that's where they needed to go next. But it's not like he wasn't going in shackles. Okay, they're doing a flashback right now. Literally, as I said, there was no flashback. Middle panel right there. I was in the carriage the whole time, but they didn't check on me at all. Stop looking around so much. It gives you a good idea of how seriously the great military police takes its job, Mikasa says, for sure, sarcastically. Now we just have to hope they don't find out that Jean's standing in for me. I see they did a switcheroony, but I don't think I'll be long. I mean, he and I look nothing alike. Don't worry, you have similar builds and terrifying glares, like villains. Who said that? Armin. I don't have a horse face like him. So they're joking. I'm pretty sure that was Armin who said that. I didn't see Armin kind of roasting. I didn't see him as a roaster. If I hadn't helped you, how were you planning to get past the wall? Annie asks. We were going to break through using our maneuvering equipment. That seems absurd. Wouldn't it have been a lot less trouble to escape before entering slowest district? Why here and now? I thought that the switch with the body double wouldn't work without terrain as complex as the cities. Acting obedient for a bit to wear down their suspicions, then slipping away seemed like it'd buy us more time than openly trying to run. All right then. And he says, here it is. Yeah, we're going through here. So it's a crate warehouse. It's stairs going down into something. Watch her, like it's a setup for like to capture him. She's just gonna screw them. These are the ruins of the planned underground city. They lead all the way to the spot near the outer door. Really? How? Yeah, it's much safer than walking above ground. She guided them there, but she's not following them down there. Annie? Uh-oh. What's the matter with you? Don't tell me that you're afraid of the narrow dark places. I'm scared. What? I am. I'm scared. I doubt a brave suicidal blockhead like you could ever understand the feelings of a feeble maiden like me. All right, a little bit aggressive there, Annie. There's nothing feeble about a maiden who can flip a huge man 360 degrees through the air. Ooh, nice callback there, Eren. Nicely done. Stop being stupid. We need to hurry. No, I'm not going. I'm scared of that way. I'm scared of that way. Okay. We go above ground or I won't help. And they stop. Interesting perspective use there. It does look like there's, again, a better handle on anatomy, I will say. Getting better. I know. It's worth calling out because it's an actual journey going on here, man. What the hell are you talking about? Hurry up and get down here. Stop messing around. Eren, don't yell. Why shouldn't he, Mikasa? I'm not sure why, but I haven't seen a single person around here for a while. What? Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I mean, this is where the procession is going to happen, right? So I guess they were setting up here to watch the caravan, but I don't know. Wait a minute. Wait, what? I don't understand. Who are these people in a crate right here? To the side? Like, what the hell? Sheesh, Armin. That really hurts. When was it that you started looking at me like that? Annie, why? She's got her hand on the gun. And why did you have Marco's vertical maneuvering gear? Oh, a flip of the page there. He's looking sideways. Okay. He fixed even the smallest scratches and dents. And I remembered doing it with him, so I could tell. Oh, I just found it. Huh? Those two titans that were captured. You killed them, maybe. But if you thought that a month ago, why didn't you do anything then? They're just dropping the deets right now. I don't give a damn right now. Even now, I can't believe it. Maybe I made a mistake somewhere. I want to think I did. That's why Are you about to cry, Armin? But what about you, Annie? It's because you didn't... Sorry, what about you, Annie? It's because you didn't kill me then that all of this is happening now. Look at that panel. That's very clear. And look at the art. Okay, his legs are a little bit off, but man, all right. Good job. Yeah, I wonder about that deep down. I never imagined you'd end up cornering me like this. Still, why did I do that then? those are his people. So Armin knew the whole time. Oh shit! Let me flip back. This wasn't getting her to help them clear the city. It was. Oh god, those are. Oh, I just looked at the back. Those are wings. Those aren't MP uniforms. Shit. Yeah, that's survey corps jackets. My bad. So she realizes that she's getting watched, and she's okay, and then that's when he drops. Okay, no, I kind of found out, and we gotcha. This is our little instead of them taking Aaron, we're trying to corner you so that we can capture her because he's already figured it out. Oh man, it was like soft roll, man, but nicely done. That all of this is happening now. I'll get back to it. Yeah, I wonder about that deep down. I never imagined you'd end up cornering me like this. So she acknowledges that he got her. Got me. Listen, Annie, there's still a chance that you're just an idiot with bad timing who's playing along as part of some dumb joke. Anyway, just get over here. You can prove this to us just by coming underground. Get in here and give us proof. Now, that's why Aaron also said flip in a 360. I don't need to know exactly, but this is the problem with reading blind, is that I end up having to do this because I kind of want to know, because they rigmarolled me, so now I want to know, when did it? They were seeding it for a while, and I thought it was just like the mangaka being clever, kind of doing a wink wink, we're about to do a big reveal, but at the end of this volume, no, there's nothing feeble about a maiden who can flip a huge man 360 degrees through the air. So Aaron taking the first nudge. Why'd you do that? She was still up the stairs, Aaron. Well, she already knew something was up. She kind of sensed it. A little danger sense going on there. Okay, I can't go down there. I couldn't become a soldier. I thought I told you. Enough with the dumb jokes. Talk to us, Annie. We can still talk this over. Enough. Here we go. Things about to get real there with Mikasa. She ain't messing around. Wow, that art it's better. I can't listen to it anymore. It's pointless. Look at that. Look at him go. I mean, the clothing is good. The face is good. The hair. It's a huge jump. Man, it is. It really is. Now again, a little bit wonkiness on the anatomy still, a little bit, but man's pretty good. I'll slice you to shreds all over again. Female Titan. Boom, boom, boom. It's not the end of the episode. Okay. Oh shit. She gonna do her thing. Oh, that's the grin. That's the title of the chapter. Okay. She's got oh man, I just got a flashback to a comment. When the hell was it? Volume 5? There was a comment of someone made a comment. Was it Armin? Was it Jean? Something about, she can grin, or that line was definitely dropped with the word grin. It's hitting me right now. Maybe I'm hallucinating, but I feel like that's true. And this would have been 2 or 3 weeks ago now, but I feel like it's dawning on me, because I thought because she's never smiling and grinning, and then her emotions changed at some point. And I don't remember if it was because when Armin says that you're a good person, or whatever that comment was, that she grinned there, and then someone makes a comment of something about her grinning. I'd have to go back a few volumes now to determine. Had a little bit of one of those mental trigger things that just happens. This is the way I remember things. It's not that I remember things. This happened in university all the time. I never really studied for anything. It's more like I did association, and kind of accidentally. I just remember things when I needed to remember them, and then the knowledge would just basically be gone until it got called back again. Anyway, so if that's true, I don't know if that rings a bell to anyone. Let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to assume that I've hallucinated this. I guess you were lucky that I was a good person to you. It looks like your gamble paid off for now, but this is where mine begins. And she's getting her finger. That's looking kind of like a crazy look right there. That isn't good. She's going to bite her finger off or some shit. What's she going to do? I'm not sure. And I'm sure because the chapter just ended. 14, the Military Police Brigade. We're going to get a bit of a breakdown here of the Police Brigade. Oh yeah, the lighting in this room is the only thing. The flaw with this reading setup right now is literally the lighting. I'm struggling. When I lift the book up like this, it's literally like darkness. The pages are dark. It's shadow. It's literally a shadow. But then if I do this, I'm kind of reading sideways. I'm not really pointing at the mic, so the audio gets all messed up. This is weird, right? I should just stop. Wow, I'm already at 40 minutes. I've only read one of the chapters. This is 25% of the book. This is going to be way longer. Okay, only the 10 individuals with the highest ranks. We knew that from the first volume. They explained the Military Police Brigade is about 2,000 soldiers strong, but reportedly has an actual fighting strength of about 5,000 soldiers, including the garrison, which is under its command. The brigade acts as though It is above the garrison, and behind the scenes it has the power to influence every section of the administration in the interior, as it does not come into contact with Titans on the front lines. It also suffers no human loss. About 200 MPs are deployed in each walled city. Their main duties are to preside over the training corps, supervise the garrison, command and control the fire department. They also arrest and detain political criminals and major offenders. The military police brigade is given first priority during investigations that involve nobility or the royal family. Due to its character, the brigade often comes into conflict with the Survey Corps, whose roots are democratic in nature. With thanks to... Okay, cool. All right, well, let's see what Chapter 2 brings. Armin points up his gun, does the bang, so that it was Armin going for the gun, not Annie, to give the signal for them to burst out of those containers and go for a takedown. Now, it has to be like en masse, because they know that if it goes one-on-one against Annie, she's just going to wreck them because of her combat skills, right? Now, the art is getting a little bit fluky here with the faces. We're going back to strangeness with the gag around her mouth. They're looking on this because I believe something's about to happen. No, not yet. We're just redrawing the same scene while she looks down. Oh, the art's still looking slick and clean all around the faces. Okay, she's biting down. Oh, damn. What? What do you mean? Wait, she took the ring, or she took Armin's ring, but Armin's ring has a thorn in it? I'm confused, because I could swear she took off the ring. And she says, did she switch the ring? Oh, she turned the ring around? Oh my god, let me flip back. What did she do with the ring here? I thought there was like an agreement, like he passed the ring over to her. Okay, dude, what the fuck? It doesn't, whose sleeve is that? Oh, it's maybe like her trigger, like how she calls it Titan. It's maybe she takes a ring out of a pocket or something, but there's no real transition. Like, I don't know where this ring came from. She puts it on her hand though, but it's probably hers, I suppose. I'm not really sure where the page sequence here. I don't know. I thought Armin came. I don't know. I was just like, what's that scene for? I'm not sure where it came from. In any case, little thingamajig thorn comes out of it, which is bad news bears here. Mikasa. She's one step ahead of us. Stab. Boom. And look at the art there, the line work. It is cleaner. It looks like the mangaka is trying to get refined control of clothing in particular is very good. The faces are maybe too controlled. Like, he's almost losing a little bit of the creative fluidity that he had before, and they don't look rigid, but they look like they're like almost drawn off references. You know what I mean? Like, that looks like the kid right there. It looks like a portrait, like a kid you'll draw off of a photograph as a sketch. You know, it's losing a little bit of its looseness, which is like, now ironically enough, I'm like, it makes the art, it doesn't feel stiff, but I mean, because you look at something like this and it's like a mixture of it, like it's getting a little bit wild, getting experimental with the ink work here, the dynamic like positions here. Like, I don't think I would have seen this in earlier pages, you know, and they look really good here. Just look at that, just like a massive hand coming in through the tunnels. That's crazy. That's great. But yeah, like, that looks controlled. That looks like controlled. It looks competent now when it's focused on faces and not the full body, but it's good. Most of this episode is just me complimenting the art's advancements. That's really good. Did she bite her tongue? How did she injure herself? There was a blade hidden in her ring. Good eyes there, Mikasa. And he used it to cut her finger. That's simple. Damn it. I knew it. She could tell I was lying from the beginning. And it was obvious that we were going to ambush her with the underground passage, because then it's the whole well trick with Eren, right? They put him in a well so that they could control like his transformation if things went wrong. There must have been some other way. Think about it later. Now tell me, what do we do from here? For now, join up with Team 3 and get above ground. After that, we follow Plan B, the female Titan. You transform into a Titan like we planned and help us capture her, okay? Yeah. Hey, what's going on? Did your plan fail? Bro's about to bite it. Watch a hand come in from that little skylight there. Skylight. It failed. Please go to Plan B. Yeah, shouldn't have made noise. I saw that one coming. What? She stomped through. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, that bro didn't make it. Yeah. We need to save them. Eren, get back. What's she doing? Does she not care if Eren dies? It was a gamble. She made the hole betting that Eren wouldn't die in the process. It's a crazy move, but a good one. Annie's desperate to grab Eren. What should we do? She's blocking our escape path. Even if we use our maneuvering gear to head through the hole or the entrance at top speed, she'd be waiting for that moment. But then again, if we stay down here, we can expect to be crushed. Dun dun dun. Do something. Just like that time that I blocked the cannon shell. Do something. Here goes. And he's biting himself. And they're like, oh, this is about to go poo-poo land. Oh shit. What? Not again. Bro, you have to have a goal to take down Titan, then bite. At a time like this, shit, that hurts. You can't turn into a Titan if you don't have a concrete goal, right? Try again. Keep the image in your mind. Aren't you still hesitant? Okay, there's a typo. I'm not reading that. Aren't you still hesitant to fight Annie? Are you still hesitant? Not two double negatives. Anyways, Aaron, don't tell me that this late in the game, you still think you might just be imagining that Annie is the female Titan? Think about what you just saw. The one who killed your squad mates. It was her. Do you still think we're wrong? Shut up. I'm doing it. Aren't I? And bites himself again. Flashback at the table. Oh, with Levi. Okay. They're late. I can't believe that good for nothing Erwin making me wait, Levi says. The MPs are going to get here first. Most likely he's having some trouble taking a shit. Why do we have to keep bringing up people having trouble taking shits? Or like, they just came, they're late because they took a shit. What is this? That happened a couple volumes ago. I'm sorry back then. If only I hadn't made the wrong choice. Things might have been different. Even you were injured. I told you. No one knows how things will turn out. Levy is right. I'm sorry I'm late. Sir, Armin, Mikasa too. We found someone who we suspect is the female Titan. I thought they were going to take the entire volume. Like the first 2 chapters in this volume would be us getting more information or context that would lead into maybe on the chapter 3 it would be like, okay, now they're facing the female Titan. Chapter 4, oh my god, it's Annie, and then they take her out, or they take her out and then go, oh my god, it's Annie. This is it's actually better because now we get like the whole climax moment and the catalyst from an act 1 to act 2, which would be the chapter 1 to chapter 2 of this volume. It was a reveal. It was like the motivator, the instigation of like what this whole volume would be about, right? Like it's like the catalyst moment of like, shit, now what? And things did go wrong because of course they have to do, because if you split this into quarters, 4 chapters makes it very easy. Like I know these are all sequential, but as a volume, I'm sure they plan for things like this when they're finding out like what volume is going to carry what chapters and how those chapters themselves have to flow so that the entire volume can have some sort of closure and the cliffhanger at the end, but also has to have the catalyst in that first quarter, chapter 31 to chapter 32 in this particular volume, that stuff like that. What was I saying? What was the point I was making? Oh, the catalyst. And so it makes sense because they give you the reveal in that first, and then it's more like, okay, now we know who it is. We're in the city when this shit goes down. The 2 Titans having to fight inside a city, which is going to be way more dangerous than them fighting in the woods, obviously, because now there's like people can be at risk. Aaron is more of a loose cannon because if something goes wrong with Aaron, now he's in like a city, so that can lose control very rapidly. We got introduced to some police brigade folks tied to Annie or Annie's group that are like, they're supposed to be watching a patrol. I'm like, okay, they could become variables in this now in the chapter 3, for example. And then how does this all come together? Because isn't like we got a little seed of the church fanatic thing in here. So I'm wondering if chapter 3 or 4 of this volume is going to be something tied to the church kind of getting involved. Maybe there's like a wall threatened and then the church fanatics go nuts. I'm not sure, but otherwise I don't know why they'd be seated again in that very small screen panel right at the beginning of the first chapter of this volume. I feel like that needs to have some sort of echo. It needs to have a sort of mirror moment at the end of this now, or maybe that's like the setup for volume 9. I don't know. Let's move on. Enough speculation. We're moving on. The target is attached to the military police brigade in Stowe's district. Stowe's, is that how you pronounce it? Stowe's? I'm going to say Stowe's. On that day, we are being summoned to the royal capital with Aaron. With the situation as it is, we'll be forced to hand Aaron over. If that happens, it'll be difficult to lure out those who are trying to destroy the wall. As a result, the extinction of humanity would become a real possibility. So yeah, Erwin, he knows what's the risk here, and it's going to take another gamble. We designed this operation to break through every one of the roadblocks. We're betting everything on it. We will likely not have another chance. So the key members in the room taking it in. Erwin continues to put it broadly. Aaron will sneak out while we've been escorted by the military police. I see. So they planned a decoy. Jean is in there as a decoy. From there, okay, capturing an underground location if possible. Okay, they're putting that into effect. If we can capture one of the Titans destroying the walls by using Aaron as a decoy, the problem of the summons will, of course, disappear. The capital's attention should turn to defending the walls as well. Chaos to get what he needs. Yeah, well, I mean, it's for the greater, I'm not sure good, because again, now that becomes a theme because of the first chapter setup of the nature of how you define good, right? And the whole exchange with Annie's crew and then Armin bringing it up. So honestly, I thought it might be all over, but if we can pull this off, everything will turn around totally in our favor. If we can pinpoint who the female Titan is, aren't we almost guaranteed to succeed? We got Armin looking over to Eren. Armin was the one who deduced the female Titan's identity. And I decided to carry out this plan based on proposals. So this is another scenario. The manga has done this like quite often now. He definitely did it over the first 4 volumes alone. I was just thinking about this today because I'm trying to do this whole rating system thing. And I'm trying to like wrap my head around which was the volumes where everything slowed down. And then what the reasons were for it slowing down. And there are reasons, but as a standalone volume, I'm trying to think of all of that, right? But now he's just done it again. Where we got the seeded nature of our crew knew, and they were kind of seeding us that the reveal was about to happen, and then it did. But now on the second chapter, so the Act 2A, the mangaka has given us a more fleshed out version of how Armin came to deducing that Annie was the female Titan. And now that's not so much done now because it's kind of redundant from a storytelling perspective to some degree, but it also allows the mangaka to kind of show the audience that is kind of been pulled along the ride so far, that it's for the audience to also get all the pieces kind of laid out in front of them. It's kind of what mysteries do to some degree, right? It's at the end is like the detective, if you will, lays all the pieces on the table. This is why this happened here, and then this happened here. And so then I got to this point, and then because of this point, I got the conclusion or hypothesis, and then bam, that's how I know who the murderer is, that kind of thing, right? So we have it all broken down here just to show that it wasn't an accident. Armin encountered the Titan, and he surmised that she may have been among you in the 104th Training Corps. We also believe she killed the 2 Titans that were captured alive. Her name is, and then what? Coming to, and then boom, fighting stance. She's the fighter. And so it's called back to fighter Annie, the female Titan. What made you think that, Armin? Not only did she know what you looked like, Eren, she even reacted to the words suicidal blockhead, a nickname that only someone in the 104th would know. When was suicidal blockhead mentioned? Was that in an earlier volume? And that was like a crazy callback. I know because it got brought up in the tunnels, but did it come up before? They would have known like in the cafeteria or something like that. But the biggest factor in making me think she killed those 2 Titans was that killing those 2 required a high level of skill. So I think she must have used her own maneuvering equipment, which she was more familiar with. Then she presented Marco's equipment during the inspection to avoid being caught. What? Why would Marco be involved? I don't know. I might have seen wrong. Now, that's not a seed we got. Like, we didn't get this context. We knew they were on this, the scene happened, but we didn't get any suggestion that I can remember of Armin looking sideways or something like that. He might have looked sideways at something someone said, but I don't think we had any indication here. But this obviously lines up to other comments made about Marco was found without his gear. And so now it's kind of connecting all of these other pieces that have happened up until this point, threading them all together. And so Armin wouldn't have seen it because Jean is the one who found Marco's body. And did Armin not? It's been a month. Jean could have talked about it, so he might have known. In any case, hey kid, I keep on hearing about how you think you found someone who might be the Titan, but do you have any other evidence? Yes, to me the female Titan's face looked like Annie's. Huh? What are you saying? You're going to use that as your evidence? In other words, we don't have any proof, but we're going to do it anyway. So Levi is not buying it. Why are you doing it then? What will we do if it's not Annie? If it's not Annie, it just means she's clear of suspicion. Mikasa. I would feel bad for Annie in that case, but still, if we don't do anything, you're just going to end up a scapegoat for the guys in power, Eren. And again, the art quality, I'll have to say, it's kind of a basic panel of talking heads to some degree, but exploring, good line work, and even this, man, I'm impressed. I'm getting impressed here. Looking good. Consistency, it's good. A little sketchy. I'm not sure. It's good. It's good. How could you suspect Annie? Doesn't hearing Annie's name here bring anything to mind? You fought the female Titan hand to hand, didn't you? Didn't you see any of Annie's unique techniques then? There it is. And of course, kabam, kabam, kabam. Now that's in memory, like him trying to remember Titan memories, which I don't think we've ever had. I don't think it was possible, because he wasn't able to remember that he did anything while in the Titan's body. But now he's getting better at it, I suppose. I mean, they're kind of like ghost images, I suppose. You know it's true, right? That Annie is the female Titan. So doesn't that mean you have to fight her? And again, look at that, some epic art there. Good handle of the sketchy line work, and it's good. Okay, we're being brought back to the present here. Oh, hello, wait. Or is it some sort of special feelings are holding you back? What? I have a plan. Mikasa throwing Eren off. Do you like her? Mikasa and I will leave through the hole and the entrance at the same time. If we do that, then Annie will have to choose one of us to deal with. So one of you is potentially sacrificing yourselves in order to pull this off, okay? Take that chance to escape using the route she doesn't choose. You can't fight her in your real body. The soldiers will take her down somehow. Let's go. Armin, wait. But if you do that, then one of you is going to die. All 3 of us are dead if we stay here. Mikasa, get in position. Armin taking the lead. Got it. And she's off. She's off. I mean, it puts him in a position where he can't be fucking around. Like at this point, like Aaron, make your call, bro. How are you two able to fight? What else can we do? The world is a cruel place. Just some epic big panel shots here, leaving him alone with a wounded hand, unable to do anything. Oh, well, they're both in position, so they are now making themselves a target, one on each end. Yeah, it is. She's gonna bite it. Oh, boom! Okay, she was about to pick a location, so is she protecting her neck again? She is. She is protecting her neck. And we go, epic Titan fights. We gotta get some time back here. I'm at the hour mark, folks. I'm like, oh, bam! Uppercut. Finish her. Oh, Jesus, okay. Woo-wee. 33 wall. Okay, what was that? Escort team, we're fine here. Go back that way. Okay, we're at the midway point now. So I'm assuming it's going to be an action-heavy third chapter of the volume. I always forget the numbers of the volume. I'm distracted. I'm still thinking about the uppercut. Episode 33, wall. 34, soldier. Don't read ahead. Soldier's dance. I read it now. It's too late. Nile, dispatch all your troops immediately. Nile. Who said that? Was that Erwin? Erwin talking to Nile? Yeah, okay, I guess that's Nile right there. Okay, we must assume a Titan has appeared. There's no way a Titan could be here. Erwin, what in the hell are you up to? Dun, dun, dun. Erwin being Erwin. Levi looking sideways to give him the stink eye from the side there. Here we go. What I say. You got to seed it, and now we're gonna start ramping this whatever narrative is going on here with the worshippers of the wall. Well, Sheena, there it is. That's in danger now. The holy wall of Sheena. Let us pray, Maria, Rose, Sheena. We pray for the well-being of our three goddesses and for our security. We shall not doubt the holy walls. The three walls born of divine hands are further strengthened by our faith and devotion. Our pure and faithful heart protect us from the Titans. For the only power that drives the Titans from us. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for both of them to come crashing through this church right now. I'm waiting for it. Flipping the page. Bam! Bam! It's just a perfect setup. It was a perfect setup. Not only did it crash, oh no. Look at that again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, they just got a booty crunch. Entire service just got destroyed by female ass. That was terrible. I should have worded that maybe a little bit differently. Yeah, they're all fucked. They're all wrecked. Oh, I should just stop talking. Just take a break. Stop saying stuff. Everything's fine. Well, the priest survived. The priest had faith, I suppose. Everyone else was a sinner. Oh no. Keep it away from the wall. I mean, everyone is dead around you, bro. And you're worried about the holy walls, huh? Well, the worshippers weren't worshiping enough. That's what the conclusion of that from the priest's point of view, because he survived. So, I mean, he must be the good one. He must be the holy one. He must be the one, the chosen one, right? Anyways, back to the plot. It's trying to get over the wall. Let's see how the action now works with the mangaka's new style and the zipperooning and the city. I mean, in the first page of it, I'm less impressed. I'm impressed by the line work itself, but it has lost some of the dynamicness of the wonky sketch flow, which had its own spirit that was appreciated. He needs to find a middle ground now. If it gets away now, humanity's done for. Disable it. Aim for its feet. I'll show you the page I'm looking at right now. So that one right there. So this page right here. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, they're not really zipping yet, but like, look at this. Wait, where am I? Where's my hand? But like, look at this panel right here, you know? There's something lost, I think, to the dynamic nature of the past artwork. There's definitely this consistency of a new line work approach here. I know I should be reviewing the story or like reacting to the story, but like my reaction is to the art and the story because that's what I appreciate. And right now the art really is, it's not distracting me, but it's really taking most of my attention for good and bad reasons now, because I'm kind of like, I'm flip-flopping because I look at a page like this, I'm like, it's good, you know, but it feels like a controlled action page as opposed to the crazy like feeling that I felt in when it was weird, when it looked weird, you know. Now it looks like a good sketch, I guess is how I would put it. And it's not like dynamic punches aren't happening and that like this swing here, you know, but you see what I'm saying about how it feels like static though. There's something static about the way this one's drawn compared to what the past manga pages look like. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Let me keep flipping around. So smashing through some homes, smash-a-rooning, smash, there's more okay, yeah, zip line. Here comes Mikasa. Yep, okay. And then good work, Mikasa. Mikasa. Next, go in from outside of her field of vision. Okay, she's gone. Oh, I mean, Armin sending the commands on the ground, you know, like that would have been his nature. That feels like the kind of character he's going to be growing into, like commander style, like the next Erwin kind of thing, you know. That's the sort of mind state that I believe he has, you know. It was my mistake that caused us to lose the Corps' best soldier. Wait, who's just said? Oh, Mikasa. So she's feeling guilt for losing Squad Levi. I need to take full responsibility for my actions. Huh? A clearing. Ooh, doesn't that look familiar? That clearing right there with the trees and the walled in thing, you think? I mean, because the opening of volume 1. I don't know. Oh no, there aren't any buildings to anchor onto there. Ooh, nice. So Annie's going for tactics. Yeah, she's making a run for the clearing, right? So they can't do zipperoonies. Oh no. Okay. We have to go around. But if we do that, she'll get away. There goes Eren. Oh, yes, see, I'm not. I know. I'm talking about this too much. Maybe I know, but like Mikasa looks so well drawn down here. She looks so good. But then look at Eren, like Rogue Titan. Doesn't feel as epic, man. Something's missing. Like some parts look so good. And then we get, oh yeah, I don't know. And then we get the like action scenes with the Titans, and I'm not feeling it, bros. I feel like it's like I wanted this, and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I kind of enjoyed the sloppiness of the other stuff. Why am I like that? Okay, let's just keep reading. He seems to be doing a good job of staying himself this time. Let's trust him to buy us some time. Split into 2 groups. Do whatever it takes. Just secure the female Titan. Could it be? Has she really given up on Eren and decided to escape? But now she's one-on-one with Eren. This should be Annie's last chance to capture him. Yeah, but now it's like civilians are getting wrecked in this mess. I'm just gonna flip and react. Oh, that's a good panel though. That's good. Reacting to it backwards. I mean, it's good. That's good. I mean, see because she's stopping, and that's when this feels good. This feels like it's really well drawn. This is really good. It's when they're moving and dynamic is when everything feels like it just loses some of its oomph. Okay, Annie, you always had this look on your face, like you thought everyone around you was stupid and hopeless. You always seemed bored. Corner there. That is a pretty common drawing of Annie. Okay, she's getting into fighting mode here. Fighting stance here. Bam, bam, bam. Ready to give her. But there were times when you came alive. When you got to show off your hand-to-hand skills. You said they were pointless crap that your father forced on you. Yeah. But it never looked to me like you thought of them that way. I remember thinking that you were a bad liar. Like she really enjoyed it or something. Oh, see. And then we get all weird again. Like it's like the mangaka wanting to go back to weird, but it's not working. That's weird. It's weird to say that in that way, but okay. And then, ooh, things getting real. Hey Annie, thud. Because like we're definitely showing like movement and action and like impact, and like this is gonna be bad. This kind of swing up is gonna be bad, you know. And literally the kick, just like that shin kick, like that takes out Eren's leg, just like it cuts like a blade. What are you fighting for? He says. Now he's gonna topple down. He's coming. Oh my god, she took out both legs. Oh no, he's still got one leg. Oh jeez, like this is crazy. So one leg comes flying off. Eren does a leap up and lands on the one leg to do a punch. So he's still kind of in control. What cause was so important you could kill for it? Well, he definitely got impact there. She blocked the one punch. He's falling down. He's getting a little bit angry here. She's doing a wind up. Oh wait. She's doing a wind up here, but again, new art style. Not as amazing as the last volume, even though it's better technically. But oh jeez, listen, we Christ. Bam! Face pulp. Oh my god. Wait. But Eren, oh, you still got a mouth. Now I got your leg, bitch. Cut her off. And okay, things about to get real. Now wait, where are her arms in that? Well, I mean, her arms are flailing. She's trying to like punch him off the leg because she won't. But you know what? Oh, let me just double check. What? Okay, so she's always got the protection here. She's still protecting the nape of the neck down here, but now she's starting to flail here. And is the other hand still up? I mean, it is only one hand that's still beating on him. Oh my god, he's just in a pulp. So he does end up. Oh yeah, she's going. She's making making a mad dash for it. She's going for the wall. I don't know how she's gonna jump that shit, or she's gonna smash. She's not gonna smash through it. There's no friggin' way. Oh damn! She just grew herself some claws, bro. What? Oh yeah, she's going for a climb. I don't know. She's just pulling out Titan powers everywhere. What's going on, man? Okay, what? She's trying to scale the wall. A Titan? Oh, and there was a comment on that one. Look at that. Last volume. The Titan that was trying to climb the trees. Oh, look, it's trying to climb. How fucking cute, you know? That's not what they said. But a second, then it fell on its ass. Oh, look at that. But you guess what? Guess what now, though? Her neck is not being protected because she's going to have to be climbing. That ain't good for you, Annie. All right? She's fast. At this rate, she's going to get away. I mean, Aaron Titan is busted. We can't let her. Armin looking at Aaron. I mean, he's still sort of in control. He's looking at her. He's looking at Armin, and he's not. Well, Armin's pseudo hiding, I suppose. But it looks like Aaron's kind of still in control. Mikasa, wait. There's no way you can catch up to her. We have horses waiting on the other side. Were you preparing for this? But a battle on level ground is practically impossible. Huh? We got Hanji looking at options here. Oh, jeez, look at all the survey corps like scaling the wall as well. Oh, Mikasa's going for it. Oh, did she actually do it? Sucks. Oh. Okay, Mikasa going in for a slicey dice. Chops off the fingers. That's one less hand to protect the nape of your neck, too. So now, what are we talking about here? She made it. Okay. Oh, she sliced both of both of the hands. Fingers are gone. She's coming down. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that fall. Mikasa, what are you roped onto? The wall? Oh, shit. Mikasa landing. Bam. Right on the forehead. Hey, girl, what's up? Did she kick? What the? Because that would have happened first. Wait, what? Wait. Annie, fall. So, Mikasa, I mean, she's tiny. She's on the head there. And she basically, like, it looks like she kicks her to fall. But, I mean, she was already falling. That's the point. Okay, so, Annie, what I did was wrong. Oh, we're going to have an Annie flashback. Okay. Oh, the father, because of maybe how. Are we going to get another reveal, a double? Okay, I'm going to ask you to forgive me after all that's happened, but there's one thing, just one thing I want to ask you. Oh, we're going to get another reveal. Oh, how did she lose her arms at the shoulders, though? Did I miss something? Like, how did she lose her arm on the fall? Cut off her fingers, but now she's missing it and the entire arm. Well, she's definitely not protecting the nape of the neck at this point. I think that's over. But what is the father? I'm assuming that's the father. What is he going to ask? Oh, we're not going to get that? What is happening here? We have the survey corps. What is going on here? Oh! It's just the way they have to do this is so disgusting. I don't care if you make the entire world your enemy. It's just because the way they have to peel. So they all get around her nape of the neck, right? But then they have to sort of carve out the entire area. Damn, man. And that's still a line that comes from the father from the last page. I'm assuming it's the father. I don't care if you make the entire world your enemy. Even if every other creature alive comes to hate you, your father will always be on your side. So please promise me that you'll come back. Oh no. Oh no. Is she transforming again with part of no, that was okay, now I'm having trouble. That was Aaron stopping her? Like he's like, no. You're not growing. With his hand? He got his hand back though. Yeah, see that Aaron face, not as good as the past Aaron Titan face. Why am I? Just stop. But I can't. And then Hanji's looking in on this. What? And then Aaron's hand like a cage around Annie. Is he protecting her? Is he trapping her? Maybe it's a bit of both. You know what I'm saying? What was that? I think she tried to transform and Aaron caged it. I don't know. But I mean, Mikasa's asking what was that? And there's like the smoke that happens when something transforms or just appears, right? Was that they carve her out? And then her Titan form does the whole evaporation thing. But then why would Mikasa say, what was that? That doesn't make any sense. And it was also because it was right on the line of like, that you'll come back. Like, that suggests to me that there was okay, let's just move on. Rubble from the wall. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell are you talking about? What's in the wall? What's in the walls? What are you talking about? There's buried Titans in the walls? I don't understand. Is this something on the outside of the wall looking in? I don't understand. See, the smoke was Aaron going into Aaron mode. Was falling back into Aaron mode. Oh, Jesus. All right. About 1 hour, 20 minutes. That one got me a little bit further along with the pacing. So Maybe you can finish this in 1 hour and a half. That's still good. Still good time, kind of, for blind. It's still good. I doubt anyone knows yet. Episode 34, Soldiers Dance. Anyone knows yet? What are you talking about, Armin? Everyone know. Everyone on this side would know at this point, right? The hell is that dude doing? Some dude running in there with a knife to do the chop. But I mean, her body would be gone at this point, no? Oh. Blade just broke on it. Damn. Not even. Oh, she's cocooned in something. In some sort of crystal thing. What? What the hell is this? What's going on? You damn coward. Take what you got coming. Get out of here. Get out. Get out here and pay for what you've done. Stop it, Kaiji. So we got a new name, Kaiji. Or I don't remember it. We don't have time for that. Make a wire net and tie her up. Hurry. Well, she could just transform and bust the entire net, no? We don't know when she's going to wake up, so just focus on getting her underground. I see. So you can give it. Aaron was underground. He just smashed through the entire tunnel. He didn't give a shit. When he had to turn, he did. Okay, just as we thought we finally had Annie, she surrounded herself with this crystalline substance. It's harder than steel. At the very least, we don't even know if she's alive. If things stay this way and we can't get any information out of her, what'll be left? We've sacrificed so many lives, but we have nothing but mysteries to show for them. So what will we do? Hanji asks. All that rubble looks dangerous. Mikasa? Why is she still up? This is such a weird. That's so creepy, man. That's weird, right? That's weird, right? That's weird, right? I think it's in the wall. It's not on the other side. In the wall, man. Is it looking? Is it alive? Well, the eye. Oh my god. Well, I asked the question and it was answered. It's alive? I guess the eye turned a little bit. Yeah, it did. I guess. It was very subtle, but it did. What the? So no one else is seeing this? Oh, I guess not. How's no one else seeing this? Bros, that's a face on that fucking wall, man. A titan? How? Inside the wall? Is it moving? Your orders, what? Wait, did that just happen to be in that spot? And if not, is the whole wall packed full of titans? Titans all through the inside of the wall? Oh god, here comes the church boy. Uh-oh. Here comes the church boy. The church man. Oh my god. Minister Nick. That titan. Don't let sunlight hit it. It doesn't matter what something... Oh, that's why he probably doesn't want the walls busted. Or worship the walls so you don't touch the walls. Don't, because they're probably trapping like powerful titans that are powered by the sun, which goes back to Hanji's experiments with some titans feel like they get powered up. That they lose energy when they don't have sun hit them. One of them, Sunny, or Bean, one of them. Probably Sunny. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It doesn't matter. With something that will block the light, cover it. Hurry. Well, this has just got really strange. Holy shit. Please answer me. What happened to those two titans? There's no time to explain right now. Just get back. We have civilian casualties. Even some deaths. The entire service at the Church of Walls. Why were those titans here and why were they fighting? Who will take responsibility for this? I can't talk to you. Uh-oh. Go get your superior officer. If he's not drunk, that is. Sucker. That's Annie's crew coming asking Marlo. I can't believe Annie playing hooky all this time. Yeah, you said it. Where the hell did she go? Because they're following the caravan. A boring job, but oh shit. Putting the curtain down on the wall, blocking Mr. Wallface. I guess that's good enough for now. We'll start an actual repairs once the sun sets. For now, we'll use a thin layer of quick drying joint filler. Okay. And work on the fragile section surrounding the damage at the same time. Okay, that seems fine, says Nick. Did the citizens see it? Conspiracy! From the time the battle ended to now, we've kept civilians away from the area, but I can't guarantee that it stayed completely hidden. I see. I think it's time for you to start talking. Uh-oh. What is this titan? Why are there titans inside the wall? And why did you people keep quiet about it? You will answer me. Hanji going for it. Ooh, that's not going to be possible. I'm a busy man. My church and my followers are in shambles. This is all your fault. I'll be sending you a bill for the churches. Oh man, now get me down from here. All right. She grabs him by the collar. Wee! Is here about right? Yeah, it looks like we got a little Batman moment here, hanging off the wall. This is ridiculous. What do you think you're doing? This is a grave crime, a serious offense affecting the lives of all humanity. Is this why your little religious group was so fervently opposed to strengthening the wall and building underground passages? Wasn't it the monarchy that gave you people the right to butt into any decisions involving the wall? In other words, there's no way that you're the only ones who know about the secret. Oh, the monarchy. There's no telling how many do, though. Yeah, that'd be true. Do you know what exactly we in the Survey Corps have spilled our blood for? To take back the freedom the Titans stole from us? For that cause, our lives were a small price to pay. Even if all we accomplished were small steps forward, we continued to give our lives if it meant that one day humanity would be free from this terror. And yet, we don't learn this vital information until now? Are you still going to play dumb? He's about to fall. Oh god, my hand was covering the bottom part of this, and I didn't see Hanji like down here. I had the page open like this. I'm like, oh my god, Hanji dropped it. Oh no, he's fallen. Oh man, I mean, I don't know. Okay. You're going to say that you had no idea how many of my comrades were being tossed out just to become Titan food? The truth is that you were keeping quiet. You people could afford to stay quiet. Do you understand? I'm not asking you, I'm ordering you. Talk. And if you won't, I'll move to the next guy. I'll ask him the same thing. What's more important, staying silent or staying alive? This is a Batman moment right now, man, for sure, for Hanji. Man, your one measly life wouldn't be nearly enough anyway. Or is it a donation you want? How much? Let go of me. Let go of you. Now? 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 No! Take your hands off me! I don't know, man. Will she do it? Oh, God. Okay, never mind. I looked at the wrong panel again. It's getting hot in here. Quiver. You have every right to be angry, but we did not stay silent out of malice. I do not cling to my own life as if it were something precious. I will prove that to you. After all, I'm an alcoholic who lost his family. I'm nothing but a vile wretch. The only way I can go on living is by clinging to God. If the wretch before you refuses to say a single word, no matter what torment you visit upon my believers, all greater men and women than I, you'll never get anything out of them. Do the believers know? Do they all get let in on the secret? You would do well to kill me and learn for yourself. We will carry out our mission to the end. All right, you're dead. Squad leader. My God. Okay. Okay. Hanji was gonna do it. Just kidding. A little joke. I don't know. Hey, Minister Nick. So is the entire wall made out of Titans? Oh man. All right. Squad leader. Somewhere along the line, I forgot this feeling. I haven't felt it since my first time outside the walls. It's terrifying. Interesting. Go on. Aaron resting it off. I'm sure he's all regenerated by now. I'm sure. Got everyone just kind of checking in on him. Some talking heads. We got Jean back in the scene. Jean is looking pretty clean lined right here. The art style. Again, yep. At least this means that Aaron won't be summoned to the royal capital. Yeah, God. This isn't the time to be worried about that. Annie really was the female Titan, and she wrecked the city. Then she turned into Sleeping Beauty. And on top of that, they're saying that they were actually Colossus Titans inside the wall this time? Yeah, they're just been standing there for at least centuries. So it might be about the time they decide to go for a walk all at once. Well, I guess not, because I guess they need sun to get powered. Otherwise, they're just lazy and in the wall. They won't do anything. That's still, what the hell? What are you talking about? Was that a joke right there, Armin? Who patted him on the head? Jean patted him on the head. Man, you're lame. That was great. Just like, pat. But he's like all morose and stuff like that. He didn't really mean it, I guess. Okay. Jean, quiet. All right, sorry. The walls don't have any joints between the stones or signs of any kind of peeling, so I could never figure out how they were built. The hell? So I could never figure out how they were built, but maybe they were made using the Titan's hardening ability. What? Like we saw with Annie. Those abilities can be used in a lot of ways. Look at Armin. Look at Armin thinking about the applications of this. So all this time, we were being protected from Titans by Titans? Is that a joke too? Because it's not funny, Jean says. So now it's not funny, Jean. Armin, come with me. The commander wants you to sit in on assembly. Okay. I guess I'll go upstairs too. Staying in this damn cellar is just going to make us depressed. I think we should get out of here. I think they let you attend too. You want to come? I'll stay here. Mikasa stays behind with Aaron, of course. I know in the comments it was said that Volume 8 is effectively the end of an arc, and it's also the end of Season 1 of the anime, which is compelling to me to rewatch the first, how many episodes did I end up watching that I reacted to? But like finishing the Season 1 arc. That way I can just maybe react to the entire season at once. I'm making too many promises lately of the kind of stuff I want to do, so I need to relax. Okay, so we got the day of the incident. An assembly was held at the Stoas Military Police Branch to recap the day's events. Though the summons of the Survey Corps leaders was put on hold, their decision to execute their mission unilaterally was questioned. Yep, well, that's Arwen's way. We have a number of concerns regarding this mission. If you had already marked your target, why didn't you ask for the Military Police Brigade's assistance? Yeah, because you can't be trusted, bitches. You're all lazy. Drugs. district mayor. It was because we didn't know where the female Titans' comrades could be hiding. Comrades? More of them? This mission was of utmost importance, and in order to execute it, it had to be carried out by only those whose innocence could be proved. I commend you for identifying the female Titan who hid inside our walls, Annie Leonhardt. However, what do you have to say about the damage done to this district as a result of your actions? Was it though? Because it still would have happened. It was in your side of the town. While we endeavored to avoid causing any damages, in the end, property was lost as well as precious civilian lives. Our own deficiencies caused this to happen. I deeply and sincerely apologize. However, Irwin says, had we allowed the Titan to escape and the wall to be destroyed, the damage would have been far worse. And we acted while taking this fact into account. Do you have any proof that you did indeed prevent humanity's demise? You've been able to get nothing out of Annie Leonhardt, is that correct? She is currently being contained deep underground. As her entire body is now surrounded by a hard crystalline substance, it is impossible to extract any information. Damn, man. Still in the story. That was going to be a wipe, for sure. Your efforts were in vain. I believe that there is value in simply having captured one of the Titans. I know there are more. We must hunt down every last one of them. Every enemy hiding inside our walls. Inside our walls, Irwin says, while looking at the Church of Walls. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, we have someone interrupting Commander Irwin. It's terrible. Thomas Walrose has this story began 12 hours earlier. The hell kind of writing? Damn it, man. This is not me. It's literally the way it's written. Okay, I don't know where it's starting. What's the continuity of conversations, panel to panel? Oh, geez. Finish your sentences. This is worse than me. Okay, begin. Okay, 12 hours earlier. Really? Could one of those kids have been conspiring with Annie Leonhardt? Well, who knows? But it's not a possibility we can ignore. What? Annie's group? No. Wait. Who said that? Is that Eld? Am I going crazy right now? Eld is dead. Okay, we're going back to Tron. No. That's Eld. 12 hours earlier. All right, but that's not Petra. Who the hell is that? Okay, I'm a little confused as to who... This looks like Eld right here. But this is 12 hours earlier from the caption here. This began 12 hours earlier. Really? Could one of those kids, what kids? These kids of the 10, the originals, or the 3 that we just met at the beginning of this volume that were attached to the police brigade, Annie's group, have been conspiring with Annie Leonhardt? She just joined the group, the police brigades. Well, who knows? Or the Armin and Mikasa and Eren conspiring with... What? No, that doesn't make sense either. But it's not a possibility we can ignore. What? This place isn't far from my village. It's very close to my hometown, too. We've come all the way out to the south part of Wall Rose. Why can't we go back? We're just sitting here all day. Maybe I'll sneak out tonight. We're with the Connie group and the Sasha. Looks like a dorm or some cadet room or something like that. That's why I'm going back to my village and lord it over. lord it over them. I don't have to rub it in, but I want to while I'm still alive. Daydreaming Sasha wanted to go back, and I do see an art style change for sure on all of these faces. They all look like the characters, but different. Don't you think this is strange? Why are we on standby dressed like civilians? Our orders said not to wear our combat uniforms and not to train. Why? We're soldiers. Oh, we're reaching the end here, so what's going on right now? What makes me even more suspicious is the fact that our officers are fully equipped. We're not on the front lines, you know. We're inside the wall. What? What are they going to be fighting? There must be bears around here. Bears, sure. They just have guns if they were worried about bears. Everyone's confused. They don't know what's going on. Okay, that's Armin. You two are the only ones here who are relaxed and carefree. Who's the other person? Armin and who that? I'm having trouble. That bottom pair, like that comment right there. But who is this? Who is this? That's Armin, I would imagine. So this line saying you two are the only ones who are relaxed and carefree. No one looks relaxed and carefree. I mean, maybe Connie and Sasha. Personally, I feel like sneaking out and seeing how our officers react. Bored. Plop. Bored. Where are the potatoes at? Huh? I hear the ground rumbling. It sounds like footsteps. She heard the ground rumbling from putting her head on the table? What are you going on about, Sasha? Uh-oh. If you're trying to say that there are Titans here, you realize that would mean they've broken through Wall Rose. Oh, wait. This 12 hours ago. Mike? Thomas? Get on a swift horse and deliver a report. Sir? Okay, that was Thomas. Haven't I never seen that name before? Or? It seems that there are no Titans among the 104th Survey Corps. They were trying... They were seeing if they were seeing if the group was in on it as well, and if one of them was also a Titan. So they were putting them all in one room just to keep watch over them. Okay. They concluded how though? I'm not sure. Oh, he's sniffing. I see. He's a sniffer. Got it. It seems that there are no Titans among the 104 Survey Corps. Okay. And a horde of Titans is attacking from the south, while Rose has been breached. Continued in Volume 9. Dun 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 moment. We're about to escalate again. Things are about to go cray-cray. A sudden slap. Some mac. Huh? And a punch incoming. An unforeseen elbow. Ooh. False fist to elbow. Violence suddenly rains down on Reiner for no reason. Volume 9 coming in November. Mikasa on the... Oh no, that's a Sasha beatdown. Sasha beatdown on Reiner. Oh, was he hitting on her? Anyways, we're done. Oh, man. 1 hour, 45 minutes is what it takes me to read these blind. So, and now the debate is like when I read it the first time and then I record, but on I'm kind of going through the pages and sort of reading again, but speed reading, but at least are my thoughts more cohesive when I'm expressing them when I do these after I've read it the first time? What do you like better? I'm not sure. Otherwise, there's this blind version, which feels like to me, I have to read a lot more out loud just so that I can keep engaged and my thoughts can stay where like I'm trying to speak my thoughts out loud so that I can give you a continuity of experience because reading is not like watching an anime or something like that, right? Where like something happens on the screen and I can react to the thing. It's like my imagination and brain and talking is what also leads to some of that reaction. Anyways, I've been analyzing like this for a while, like just thinking about like what the dynamic is of the actual production or the experience of doing it these different ways. And that's part of, I guess, the exploration of this series that I'm kind of enjoying. It's not just the anime, but also like how to create content like this because it can go any which way, right? And maybe we'll try some different things for Volume 9 and beyond. I'm not sure. But those who find this early on, you're on the same train here. And so your opinions, feel free to express them so that this kind of evolves with all the input that I can kind of pull in and I can experience. And during production, I have as you've heard me talk about, like I'm at an hour and 45 minutes. So there's like production time that I'm trying to consider because I'm trying to ramp up, not the production because I don't want to speed through things, but I want to make the production the vlog of the production, part of the experience as well. And I know that doesn't make production sense because people who come here for Attack on Titan Volume 8 reaction, it's not really an analysis anymore, review to some degree. I like to bring reviews into this, but it's going to mean that I'm recording for 3 hours or something like that just to get like maybe an hour 15 video out the door with this kind of experience to read through, but also a review at the end of it, which I'm looking at the screen right now that I just finished designing something that's so cool that I want to introduce in the next set. I guess we'll start this on Volume 9 forward at what I'd like to do as content, and maybe like do I maybe just read this on my own and then do what I'm about to show you, which I should just do now because I'm talking about it. And so this is sort of what I'm looking at. So I've designed a sort of review board and a way to work through this right here. I've got a bit of a ratings cheat sheet that I can follow. There's 5 different criteria that I'll be reviewing and grading the reads on. We got storytelling and pacing, atmosphere and immersion. We got character depth and development. We got production quality and creativity, which is going to be kind of important for something like Attack on Titan because that's where a lot of the later points are going to come from. But as you can see with like how I was talking my way through this particular volume, it sort of ebbs and flows for different reasons, and I can maybe talk about that as I go. This is all subjective, right? All of us, when we review, it's all subjective, but I want to give you a pretty robust way of looking like into my mind of how I kind of look into these products. And then we have overall plot and world building, so because that's really important to me. I love world building, right? So that takes me to something like this, and then I will start everything at 2. The grading system is 1 to 5, where 3 is not necessarily the average because 1 shouldn't be like terrible. I don't have a terrible rating. If something's terrible, I wouldn't be reading it in the first place. And so I want to have a way to kind of go, look, I'm coming into this because it was recommended as something that I should read and I should experience. And so 2 is the okay. For all intents and purposes, almost nothing is going to fall into a 2-star range, I would imagine. They're going to be 3 or over or something like that. We'll find out as we go, right? There's like the bonus point that one of these can get if they hit a 5, but they were like, it was like beyond. It was like something I never expected. It was beyond, And I want to have something that allows me to have this wild card in the metrics because, wait for it, I don't want to get too deep into this part of this because I want to leave this for another episode, but because I'd like to work on something like a tier list eventually. I even have a cover tier list that I'd like to get to because that'd be fun as content. Now, all of you could probably have paused the screen and like you'll get a better look at what I'm already brainstorming in there, but I really need, it's not final, right? Like I need to revisit at least my reactions, the last like maybe 10-15 minutes of every reaction that I've done for these volumes so far. I'll do that together with all of you from 1 to 8, and then I will work out the tier list along the way, and because now when I know this is an arc that's finished, right? And so we have a nice bow we can wrap on this, and then get all of this in motion so that I can now persist this for future volumes. Let me know what you think. I think the design's pretty cool. Look at this, by the way. Look at that cover. It's pretty sweet, right? I did volume 1 as an example here. What I'll do as a separate vlog from 1 to 8, because I have to talk my way through all of these, but you can kind of see what I'm thinking of when I sort of think of production quality and creativity 1. It's weak. You've heard my opinions on that. I think the art style was maybe, it is the weakest part. It's like, it's the weakest part of the Attack on Titan, but the ideas are very good. As you can see clarified here, right? Atmosphere and immersion 4, and overall plot and world building 4. I can give reasons behind why I think it's not just good, it's excellent, but why it might not be amazing. And all of these are contained to the volume that I'm reviewing, right? Like, they can't be using what I know from the future to rate one of the volumes, right? This has to be done by volume, and I have to, so that's why I need to re-experience the volumes to some degree in order to talk my way through those points. In any case, this would be the volume 8. I was thinking of doing this now at the end of this one, but I'm just going to save it for one review vlog at this point because this is getting really long and I'd like to release this still tonight. I was literally going to start moving things around. But like, for example, like, just because I just experienced it, right? The whole Titans in the Wall thing, like that already, I mean, bare minimum, we're probably rolling into the excellent territory, but it was like such a what the hell moment. And it might have gotten it might be the first 5. I'm not sure where the other, because I got to go and revisit the other volumes, right? But this might be the first scenario where it might be an amazing, and this might even be the first stellar. I'm not sure, because that was such a crazy reveal, and that they seeded the whole church stuff and the worship of the wall, but not only that, it's actually connected to the thing, that the reveal of Titans being in the wall. There was like a compound oh crap moment that might take this into a stellar. I'm not sure. I really have to think about this. But when I was designing this kind of sheet, I was like, I've already got everything starting at a 2. It's going to be very hard. Like, as you can see from volume 1 here, right? It's going to be very hard for me to like go into 5, because I want to make it rare that I give a 5 to something. I really want it to mean something, right? And so for it to get to a 6, it's got to go beyond what I think is already amazing, you know? And so I think that'll be a fun sort of experiment and exercise to do with all of you. I think it'll be new type of content that I'm not sure is out there. I'm not sure. I'm going to maybe, I want to do something new is what I'm trying to explore along the way in these productions. So that's a wrap up for the volume 8. I just wanted to give you a sneak peek, like I said, and we'll go into all of this in more detail in the future when I do that vlog. It's probably going to be a 2 or 3 hour production for me, because I'm going to have to go back to the old videos, re-explore the last 10-15 minutes of each, and then talk my way through 5 ratings for each of those volumes so that I can then maybe take that into the tier list. We'll make the tier list a whole different episode, because that in itself might have a lot of me having to bring up a summarized version of the stuff that I say with each of the rating cards, and then we'll go from there. This is all an experiment. I'm not sure what'll stick, but I hope that this sticks, because I had a lot of fun creating some of these for the last, I would say probably I spent like 6 or 8 hours on this between Attack on Titan and this other project I've been thinking of reviewing. That's where it started, like this whole brainstorm started, but it really like led into this, and now I have a template that I can use for other series, and I think it'd be exciting. That was a bit of a derailment, but I did want to wrap this one up because I'm going to be on a work trip for the next week and a bit, so I'm going to be offline. I'm not going to be able to produce anything, and I want to sort of just see this out there and I want to get closure on the volume 8 because I knew it was going to be a wrap up. So I'd like to leave some of my thoughts about the review parts of this for when I can use that sheet in order to talk my way through it, and maybe I will do like a read or a review, and then we'll do the rating, or all of that will be mixed all together from volume 9 forward or something. I might experiment with another way of doing these. Feel free to leave your comments below, and then I can always, of course, return to the anime, because now I know season 1 is, that's it. It's like these 8 volumes. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not going to get to this over the next week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month. It might be December, I'm not sure, but just let me know what you think, and then we'll reconvene, okay? Thank you for your time, as always. I'll catch you in the next stack of episodes. Don't forget to explore, engage, and inspire, everybody. Peace.